Hey guys, my name is Adarsh Ram and welcome back to a brand new video. Like you guys know, the BCCI recently announced that the Women's IPL is going to happen in just a few weeks, and that is why Deep Dasgupta is here to explain to us everything we need to know about Women's IPL. So make sure you guys stick around till the end of the video to find out everything about Women's IPL. And if you guys already haven't done it, subscribe and follow CricTracker and hit that notification bell right next to it. So ladies and gentlemen, let's jump right into the video.
I think it's a great idea. I think it's a very good idea to get cricket started again, women's cricket started again. And most importantly, it's not just the IPL that the BCCI has announced. BCCI has announced a tentative schedule for women's cricket and FTP, future tours planned for women's cricket as well, leading up to the World Cup, Women's World Cup. So that's the reason I think it's important to get women's cricket back on the field and get it going. We have to realize that this is the new normal, right? So the new normal is a little complicated because to organize anything, you need to create a bubble. And it's not just about the players, it's about, because it's broadcasted, so you need the bubble for everyone who's involved with the whole tournament. So while the IPL is on anyways, BCCI have to create that bubble. So logistically, it becomes easier then. So the women's cricketers for women's IPL will get into the bubble and it continues. I know it's not ideal. Obviously, it's not ideal. Ideally, you would want these tournaments not to clash. But we've got to keep in mind how many of our players play in the WBBL. I mean, 3 of them, if I'm not wrong. And maybe from the other side, from the Australian side, maybe another 5-6 of them. But the whole idea is to, because there's a World Cup coming up next year, it is important to get as many cricketers on the field. It's easier for the selectors because there are tours coming up as well post the IPL. There are bilateral series coming up as well. So from that perspective, I think it makes sense. Like I said, it's not ideal, but I think in these extraordinary times, you have to make do with what you've got. Well, I don't think so. I don't think this will affect the relationship at all because everyone realizes what this is all about, how tough this condition is, this situation is right now. So everyone's trying to do their best. And like I mentioned before, the WIPL or the Women's IPL, it's not just about 3, 4, 5 players. It's about a huge number of players, quite a few of those players. I know quite a few players will not be available for WIPL, not just the Australians. Some of the other important players will have to make that choice whether they want to play in the WBBL or the WIPL. But I think looking at from the Indian perspective, I think it's important that more and more Indian players get back on the field. So I think from that perspective, I'm sure even Cricket Australia will understand, BCCI will understand, because in these times, you've got to be a little open-minded about it.
So guys, that's everything you guys needed to know about Women's IPL for now. Whatever updates are there, we will keep posting about that. So make sure you guys subscribe and follow CricTracker for more such videos.